Good morning to all of you. In our previous class, we have seen about the type of forces, that is contact forces and non-contact forces. And in this, we have seen several things. That is, in the case of contact forces, we have seen muscular force as well as frictional force. And in the case of non-contact force, we have seen magnetic, electrostatic, gravitational. And we have also said that in the case of contact force, when two bodies are in physical contact with each other, then only the force is experienced on the body. And in the case of non-contact force, the force is experienced by the body even if they are not in the physical contact with each other. Now in this class we will deal with pressure. First of all, we will come across the definition of pressure, that what do we mean by pressure, and after that we will do that what is the relation of pressure with force. So exactly when we are saying that what is pressure, pressure is nothing but it is force per unit area, means force which is exerted on a unit area, force which is exerted on a unit area, that is known as pressure. And when we are defining pressure, the SI unit of pressure is Pascal, and in short we read with PA. And the SI unit of our force is Newton, and the SI unit of area, as you all know, that it is meter square. So pressure, when we are coming on the topic pressure, the pressure, it depends on two factors. First factor is the force, and second factor is the area of surface. So pressure depends on two things. One is force acting, and second is area of the surface. And here we see that pressure is equal to force upon area. So if the force will be constant, if we are taking a force, constant force, and if area will increase, then what will happen? Pressure will decrease. Then pressure will decrease. On the other hand, if the force is constant, if area will decrease, then the pressure will increase. It means here it is given that is pressure increases as surface area decreases, and that is the case that when we wear flat shoes, or when we anyone wear high heel shoes, so there is a difference that the pressure which is exerted by the high heel shoes is very high in comparison to the flat shoes. Here there are various example of various application of high pressure. That is, first one is a sharp knife, because if we will take two knives, that is one a sharp knife and other is a blunt knife. So with the help of sharp knife, in the sharp knife the area of its cutting edge is very small, and since the area is very small, that's why the pressure is very high, and due to which we can easily cut the things. Means with the help of a sharp knife, due to the less area, what is happening, if the same force we are applying, then since area is less, then the pressure exerted will be more, and it easily cut anything. Second case is of the nails, needles and pins. They have sharp ends. It means that the sharp ends has very small surface area, and when a force is applied on the head of the nail, the pressure will drive its sharp end into a piece of wood easily. Means if the area will be less, then the pressure will be high. And third, the studs on a football boot have only a small area of contact with the ground. It means the pressure under the studs is high enough for them to sink into the ground, which gives extra grip. So for grip purpose only, there is studs on the football boot. Okay, now we will come across the application involving low pressure. That was the application involving high pressure. Here the first application we are seeing that the skis have a large area, because if the area will be large, then the pressure will be low on the snow, so that they do not sink in too far, they do not go deep into the ice, and they can skid very much easily. And here also the tractor which is moving on the ground, does not sink in the ground, because here we are saying that the tires are very much wide. So if the area will be lost, then the pressure exerted will be less. Third case is with the help of our bag, which we are using in the school. So we are seeing that the strip of the some bag is here. The strip is made very much broad, or here some case the strip, if we are wearing the bag which is having a very much thin we can say strip. So what will happen, since the area will be less, then the pressure will be more, and in this way what will happen, the soldier will start paining. So that's why a wide shoulder pad of a heavy bag, this will reduce pressure exerted on the shoulder of a person carrying the bag. So we have seen till now that what do we mean by pressure, and we have seen that the pressure is force per unit area, and if the we are applying a constant force, then if area will be less, then pressure will be high, and if area will be more, then the pressure will be less. And we have also seen the application involving high pressure and the application involving low pressure. Now here it is an activity. With the help of this activity, we can easily understand that in which case, either in case A or in case B, which is having more pain. So suppose we are taking that lady on Monday, we are dealing that lady on Monday is wearing sneakers on Monday, means which is having flat. You are sitting on a bench reading newspaper. She start jogging and accidentally put her steps on your foot. And the same lady, he is wearing heels on Tuesday here, and you are sitting on the bench waiting for a friend. She was walking. In order to take rest, she moves towards the bench and accidentally step on your foot. Means in both the case, the lady in one case she is wearing flat foot shoes, and in the second case she is wearing high heel shoes, and accidentally in both the case she put her steps on your foot. What will happen? In which case the pain will be more, in A or B? Obviously the pain will be more in the case of B, since the force on both the case is same. Force on both is same, but since force is same, so here due to the high heels the area is less, and here due to the flat shoes the area is more. So if area will be more, in this case 1 pressure will be less, and in case B the pressure will be more. Here it is in what is same in both the case, the force applied is same in both cases, and different is what? In case A, force is applied on bigger area, and in case B, force is applied on a smaller area. Now in the next class we will study about the force pressure exerted by the liquid and the gas. Thank you. And what you are listening the lecture, try to make the notes of the important things which come across the lecture, which will be useful for in solving exercise and in your higher class also. Thank you.